Now, I feel that most entrepreneurs, founders, and highly successful individuals start somewhere with someone that was either there for them, that influenced them early on in life, or something that happened. I know you mentioned your father and your family in Spain, and you're also bilingual. You speak
Yeah,
Spanish.
yeah.
What was that? What were you doing in the early days that got you to where you're at today?
You know, I don't know. Is it was it was I didn't realize it at the time, but I think God was just sort of guiding me where I needed to go. I didn't really have any mentors. My father taught, he's a depression child, worked his tail off, saved he probably saved half of his income, never called anybody to help fix anything. He fixed everything around the house, electricity, plumbing, the cars. And so, I hated it when I was in high school and I'd come in from a late night in Madrid at 2:30 in the morning, right? And he'd wake me up at 7 to go work and some project in the yard. And I'm just like, oh man, really we're doing, but he really taught me a lot about effort. And I don't think that's talked enough about nowadays, with all the technology
Yeah,
and all the tools
we're
now.
missing it.
Yeah, it's like, you're not really working if you're at the gym answering email between sets. Okay, yeah, you're answering the email, but let me tell you what work is, right? I mean, the first 10 years of my career, I never took a vacation. I think my vacations were like a Friday, let's go to Vegas for 2 nights, or we'll go to Palm Springs for 2 nights. That was vacation, a 3-day weekend. I honestly,
Mhm.
until we sold that company, Risk Data, I don't remember taking a vacation for like 10, 12 years. And so he taught me hard work. I, you know, I didn't have anybody really. Came out here after I graduated from college. I told you I married my college sweetheart.
Mhm.
She sent me the money for the plane ticket. My parents gave me $200. I had two suitcases. I got on the plane and landed in Ontario Airport. My buddy picked me up. I slept on his floor for 2 months. Found a sales job. I sold those music subscriptions door to door. Got told no 90% of the time, and I just kind of grew up on my own. And then I was blessed enough to meet my partner, the one who had the health problems, and we just kind of figured it out. We weren't afraid to take some risk, and I've kind of like a self-made guy.